Time? You've had your time. You had a big work week, big guy. Just tell me what week. There's a lot of money, people. What do you do over there? You advanced? Or you just show the paper and say like this?
Okay, Jason, you gotta look. Look at what? What do you want to look at the cake? Okay.
My boss bought a shine teeth.
No, you're not. No, look at
Jason, here. Clean up all this mess Sunday.
Oh, yeah, but
She don't take pictures. She didn't take pictures yet. I'm not doing
either. That's why I was asleep. Get out of here.
Smile, honey, smile. Y'all need to take pictures real quick.
You choose to get married right at Hugo time. Jason's always done it. Jason was a lifeguard for 6 years. And every year, a little bit earlier than this, we'd start worrying. We'd start watching the Weather Channel and watch all the patterns, you know, and all that. And so he just planned his wedding right around that time. But when Hugo came through, Jason was at school at Pembroke. We got real worried about him. And I called on the phone and I said, Jason, you need to come home. You know, I mean, it's going to be bad. He said, oh, Dad, it's just raining a little bit here. So don't worry. Jason, you really need to come home. No. So he did what he always did all his life. When they were teenagers, Jason and Jonathan and Shannon, how should I say this? They're rather argumentative, or can be, with their mom especially, because they're all very, you know, brainy. Anyway, and strong opinion. And so Jonathan and Shannon, even more so, was my impression, tended to argue with their mom. And go ahead, that's okay. Our kids do that all the time. So Jason said to his brothers, just listen to your mom and then do what you want to do. And so that's what he did with Hugo, and we got Hugo and he didn't, you know. So he doesn't always listen to me, but, you know, he's right about as many times as I am. So here's to Jason and Nekoe, who's going to straighten him out someday.
These are not tears of sadness or anxiety, they're tears of joy. I waited a long time to get a daughter in this family. And I'm just very, very thankful that it happened to be one that I can love easily, and it feels very much like family. They say that when you get married, that there's things you've got to learn. There's a lot of things you've got to learn. Some of those, and I'm not going to be lengthy, but some of those are, despite my tears, you've got to learn to laugh more than you cry. You've got to learn to see the cup half full instead of half empty. You've got to be able to give more than you take. And so on, I could go. And what's so wonderful about this couple is that they have as individuals, I think I know for Jason's life, and from what I know of Nekoe, hers also, they've done those things naturally. So as a couple, they've got a head start. And I'm very thankful and very proud, very joyful. So here's to you, my daughter.
Cheers. What was hot in terms of the brothers?
He's the argumentative one.
Yeah, that's right. So don't push me. I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming to our home. And the weather didn't do what we wanted it to, so we're all a little closer probably than we realized we would be. But we appreciate all of you guys being here. And this is a very exciting time for both our families, I think. We're very excited about getting Nekoe in our family. We've been trying to get Jason to behave for all our lives, and we haven't been able to do it. And I think Nekoe's whipping him into shape pretty good. So, and she'll whip all of you into shape too.
He's earning brownie points.
One thing I do want to say, and I can't wait till tomorrow night, because then I really hope I get to talk. One thing I really want to talk about in terms of Jason and Nekoe's life together is that they do something that is a very difficult thing for most of us. I know it is for me, and that is that they can be disciplined and they're committed, not only to each other, but to the things they choose to do with their lives. I have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning to be at work on time. So I don't know about you guys, and I sure as heck have a hard time getting into the gym the way I'm supposed to, or not eating that food. But Jason and Nekoe have a real gift in the way that they can set their goals and work towards those goals. And you add in the fact that you're not going to find people that are more loving and more willing to it's hot for me too. more willing to sacrifice for their friends. And that's been so much for me in my life with Jason. And I see that in Nekoe as well. Given those three things, that discipline, that commitment, and that ability to sacrifice themselves to help each other, I don't see how this marriage could do anything but be wonderful. And so I wish you guys the best of luck. And we look forward to tomorrow getting it started. And you're still welcome to me.
We're still glad to have him.
Jason, don't speak until tomorrow night.
And I'd like to say that I've been waiting around for a sister for a long time too. I couldn't think of a better person. It's been a blessing. I feel like there's a line in a play that I'm familiar with, and one of the characters says that he thinks he's lived a charmed life. And in moments like this, and things that happen like this, I truly do. I feel like, just personally, I've lived a charmed life that I couldn't think of a better person to have in my family than you, Nekoe. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been fun knowing you so far in my life. It's going to be a lot of fun getting to know you even better as my sister.
Just watch what we do with your kids.
Just don't spill it on my head.
Well, I've known Nekoe since before that I can remember. We played together as little babies. We're only 4 months apart. And I've known Jason since I was about 12. And I can't talk long because I start to cry too, but it's just so nice when two people that you love so much are happy with each other.
Just now getting to know Jason, even though I've known him from the church for a while, but we hung out here and there. But you guys are definitely the most perfect match to me. I mean, I'll be as lucky to be able to find a match as well. I'm emotional too, so I'm gonna wait. But anyway. Oh my gosh, I mean, it took me an hour to get through church speaking.
You didn't have a problem expressing yourself last night.
I'm saving myself.
I tried that.
I'd like to say if I've met you and you're as kind of like meeting new friends and friends of friends and people you've never met in your life. And a lot of you, that's kind of how we've met. And I just want you to know that your being here, it has kind of made my whole head just spin. It's amazing to see, which I already know, that's when I'm marrying her, but how many people can love you? She just comes from the mother side of the family. But I want you all to know how much me and her both appreciate that and taking the times out of your lives and spending your money and energy to be here for us on this day. And it means more than anything. And we hope that you'll have a wonderful time. And I hope we get a chance to at least get to know everybody and we know who we are as far as names and faces. And I think that's all I can go into.
Everything else classified.
That's exactly right. That's what you said it all. That's what,
You said it all.
it's the most important thing that could have made this complete is having our friends and family and just being here and supporting you and loving you and just making this the happiest time of our lives. And that's what makes it special. You know, the celebration of it all.
You gonna say some more?
No, I'm done for
I
now.
got something I want to say. My wife's not in here, I can say it. One year, every year we do a youth beach retreat at the church. We go down to the beach for a week, and I always insist on being there whether they want me or not, and all that. And this one year, Nekoe usually didn't get to go. She was off skating somewhere. And but this one year, we had one session where we talked about the silliest, funniest thing that had happened to you. And that's when I learned about Trey. So I'm so glad to finally meet Trey. Okay, that's all.
About 20 years now. We trained full time for 6 years, I guess, and this is why I wasn't talking. Because I just, it means a lot. So.
Enough said.
Feel about her, and I know how she feels about me. So, but yeah, one day we were practicing at the rink after all those hours, and she jumps up on my back.
Well, wait a minute, you gotta lead in with that. We were trying to make up new tricks, and you get into weird positions. And... Okay, go ahead.
So we were always trying to make up a new trick and a new position, and so we were going down the floor, and she jumped up on my back. She wrapped her legs.
Should we demonstrate? That's okay, we might hurt somebody.
So she wraps her legs around and she hooks them, and she was going to try and arch back, and I was going to lean forward, no hands, and she was going to go down, touch the floor or whatever, and then come back up. So
We already heard that.
So she gets all the way back, and we're holding the position for a while, and then she starts coming up. She starts using her abdominal muscles and everything else. And
Trying
she
to
came
get
up,
up you.
all of a sudden I felt this huge vibration. I was just like, whoa. So I dropped Nekoe and I'm running up there.
There's like 35 people practicing, and he's letting everybody know. She's laying on my back! Like he's wiping it off.
But it was good. I mean, it was not.
Cover back because we miss her a lot. And I'm really thankful to be here to meet all of you guys. And now I understand why she came back, but we definitely miss her a lot, and I'm honored to be here. and to be a part of her wedding, and to meet such a great guy. I knew he was going to be great. So, you guys, I know you know how lucky you are, but thank you for letting us all come into your lives and join worlds and see all the different aspects of all your lives and letting us celebrate together.
Thank you.
And what, 92, Nekoe, you got your work cut out for you. It's great being down here. You know, I'm glad you guys invited me down to be a part of it. Appreciate it. Met a lot of good people so far, and you know, we're not even through the day yet. I don't think you'll find a more committed person than Jason. And you know, I just met you, what, Thursday? Wednesday. And, you know, love you. You're great. You two make a great couple, and I wish the best for you.
Thank you.